What up, folks? Welcome to another episode of Healthy Living and Wine. I'm your host, JQue. On this podcast, we explore intentional conversations, real life experiences, and lifestyle choices that support living well and always leaving room for a little wine at the table, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I know that's right. Before you get into today's conversation, though, if you're watching and you're listening, you've got your glass nearby, then go ahead and get comfortable. Whether that means you're pouring a glass of wine, you're pouring your favorite beverage, you may be drinking some juice. Whatever it is, get settled into the moment. We are so glad that you are here with us. As always, I invite you to engage with this episode. Like, share, comment as you listen, as you watch, especially when something resonates with you. I love hearing your reflections and keeping the conversation flowing. Now, I do want to take this moment to acknowledge and thank our sponsors, our partners, those who continue to support Healthy Living and Wine and make these conversations possible.
Yes.
A big shout out to Black Umbrella Studio. Thank you so much. It is my creative home. Healthy Living and Wine has expanded so much with this open playground of a possibility. Thank you, Black Umbrella Studio.
Awesome.
Cote de Femme. Baby, when I think of Cote de Femme, we are roséing all day, and it's all about living extra, okay? Thank you so much, Rosé. All day, thank you, Cote de Femme. All right, and last but not least, we partner with Body Lovin' Skincare because we are about healthy living. We do
Yes.
understand that self-care matters, and loving the skin you're in is a great way to start. They use all-natural skincare products and non-chemical, chemical-free products to promote healthy skin and loving the skin you're in.
Awesome.
Thank you again. This would not be possible without our community partners as well as our sponsors. Now, the way we show up, it says a lot about who we are, right? The way we
Yes.
dress, the way we carry ourselves, the details we choose to highlight or hide, all of it communicates something about who we are, where we are, and even
Yes.
sometimes who we're becoming, right?
Exactly.
Well, today's conversation sits at that table, exploring the relationship between personal style and your personal alignment. Also, how what you present outwardly definitely connects to what you are inwardly, right? Well, be encouraged today that healthy living and wine can coexist beautifully when balance, intention, and moderation are part of the pour. So let's get settled in, right?
Yes.
Cheers
Yes, ma'am.
to healthy living and wine.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So now that we're settled in, I want you to think about this today as you listen, right? I want you to feel free to comment, especially as the episode unfolds. When you get dressed, are you expressing who you truly are? Are you dressing for how you want to be perceived? And if you could change that, what would you change to make sure that you were fully aligned with what you were presenting and who you were in the inside, right? Those questions lead us to today's episode. It's titled Styled by Intention. What your image says about your lifestyle.
Yes, ma'am.
Joining me today is a guest who definitely understands the power of presence, and not by just what you wear, but how you show up.
That's right.
Baby, I have Sonya Cawthorne in the
Yay.
building. Baby,
Thank
a
you
designer
so much for having me.
like no other. And listen, we don't do titles or resumes here. What we like to do is let the conversation unfold. The stories that you tell give us more insight about, who you are. The conversation will give us all the information that we need when it comes to that. Because titles and resumes are literally just what society decides they want to accept about us, right? So we're going to start here. What's one thing about your personal style that feels most like you, even when you're not wearing it?
You know what? I'll say this.
Okay.
I'm thankful that I have a reputation for when I do step out, I'm going to come with it.
Okay.
Because on a day-to-day, baby, I'm literally tights, T-shirts, thank God I already got that reputation set in stone that, you know, she'll step out and she gonna come, you know, she
You
gonna
gonna come
come through.
correct.
She gonna come through. Or the fact that, oh yeah, well, she got Tyson t-shirt on, but baby, she can make the hell out of some clothes. You know what I mean?
I understand
because
that.
it sometimes emotionally, I am not there
Oh
all
my
the
God,
time.
Sonya, I'm so glad that you
And
said that.
it's hard. It's hard trying to show up and show out when
Every day, when
emotionally,
so many things, right? It's like,
yeah,
I love that.
business, family, you know, you
I,
battling, you go,
Girl, I love that you said
juggling.
that, because the reason why is because the tone of where we're going for today is a lot of people don't understand there's a difference in getting dressed to express yourself in that
Yes.
moment
Yes.
and showing up every day in the expression of who you are. They can be different, but they can
Yes.
also be the same. You know, for some people, style is just about what looks good.
Right.
For others, it becomes a definition.
Trend chasers, that's what I call
Ooh, girl, stop. Trend
Yes.
chasers.
Trend
So
chasers.
for those people who become a reflection of their identity, their confidence in their growth, do you feel like trend tracers are also, that's a reflection of their identity or maybe their confidence in that moment?
it. But sometimes I see those people as followers because they're not being their true self. They're doing what the next person is doing. So that says a lot about their personality. Because can you step out of the box you're in or we're in or society is in and put on something that you feel is what fits you and
In
what
that moment.
moves you in that moment,
And not worry about
and
how
not
people
worry about what
receive it.
somebody
See,
else, because you have a lot of, and us as women, I could just relate because we're women.
Correct.
Girl, what this look like?
We do that all the time, don't we?
All the time.
Oh my gosh, we're worried.
Well, what they be wearing?
I'm that way. Listen, every time my friends, and they will test, every time they invite me to something, my first question is not when, where, or how. Usually my first question is, what is the attire? Is there a
Yes.
theme? What's the wardrobe?
Yes.
And it's not because I'm always necessarily trying to fit in, but I want to be appropriate. But one of my friends told me one day, and I want to shout out, Kim, I love you, girl. She said, JQue, you always ask me that question, and my answer to you is always the same. Wear what you feel.
Right.
She said, wear what you feel. When you hear the title, what you think, you know that if they say high tea time, you are not going to go in there with a hoodie
That's
and some
right.
tennis shoes on appropriately because you know it's high tea.
That's
but
right.
express yourself, wear what you feel.
Yourself.
She says that to me
But
all
not
the time.
not friend self.
Yeah, yeah.
Yourself.
When did you realize that for you, clothing was not just cover up or, you know, trying to be a trend setter? For you,
Right.
it is about your expression of art. When did that happen? Your creativity happen for you?
I guess it happened for me when I transitioned from that young girl to I'm a grown woman now.
Ooh.
And when I really truly came into that grown woman, because age ain't really got nothing
to do with it. You right, girl.
It's when you know you grown now, that's when it just kind of blossomed. It bloomed to where I wear what feels good on me and for me, and it ain't about nobody else. I'll put a flower in my head, and if it rock like that, if it just flow with my garment that I'm wearing,
you on that.
and I'm gonna walk in, with a little sassiness and make it a trend.
Before you transitioned into that confidence and that full expression and accepting that, were you really intentional about your style? Were you
No.
Were you
I was
most on trends?
I was very insecure.
Okay.
I was very shy. It's crazy. I was insecure and shy in my own way, but not showing it. Trying to still be bubbly in the crowd, but at the same time,
People pleasing.
I valued your opinion. What does this really look like?
Girl, listen,
Yeah.
psychology even says that. There has been
Yeah.
studies, numbers, cumulative data and information that says research suggests that we wear whatever we wear can influence how people perceive us. And it is one of the number one indicators in our minds, in our mentality about how we show up, our confidence, our
Yes.
behavior, even our decision making. And it's
Yes.
not based on what we feel about ourselves, it's based on how we feel people will perceive us.
And let me tell you something else. I thought about this on my way here, and I've always thought this.
Okay.
A lot of women dress for the other woman.
Ooh, ooh.
Have you not went into a place, and all women staring at you?
Yeah, I get that all the time. And I used to think it was
Now,
because
you would
my
think-
fashion was weird.
You would think we dressing for the men.
Yeah, but it's each other.
Men don't care.
They don't even
see
care.
nice and it's nice.
They don't even know.
Right. They don't know what we really put into all of that.
Wow, that's deep.
But the next woman do.
That's deep.
And what she do? She looking at you from head to toe.
That's deep. And it's definitely not
And
something
we
we do.
impressing the next woman.
Yeah.
And that is really the honest truth.
That's the honest truth. It feels kind of like, you know, the style we do or whatever we present has to be aligned. It's more performative than it is aligned with what we are really, really going through. Some of the
Yes.
things that we express, I feel like, are art. But
Yes.
I also feel like our style is an expression of maybe the journey or the confident journey of where
Yes.
we are in that moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you feel
I
like
agree.
the motivation or social media and what people such as yourself, style and fashion and you know, high end, low end, all the fashion that's happening in the current culture, do you feel like it is you know, really playing on the emotional intelligence and expression of our culture as it is right now?
Yes.
In what ways?
Yes. In a lot of negative ways.
Yeah, the look versus the real life,
Yeah,
right?
a lot of negative ways.
Yeah.
And just for example, I have clients that come to me and they may want a garment made. Of course, it's somebody on social media. They showing me a picture of a model or a reality TV person. They got fake boobs, hips, butt, all that, and they want me to transform them
Their
into
clothing
that.
into that.
And that messes with us as a woman.
Girl, you know, it's funny that you say that because
We have so much to keep up with, so much, you know, we competing. That is
Subconsciously.
a lot on a woman.
we don't even know we're doing it,
And-
right?
exactly. And
We
you
really don't. We don't. You know, I am a visually driven person, and so I do. I look on the internet. I look for other people.
And
I
do the
find
same
people I
thing.
like
So I'm
for
not
their
saying
style.
That, yeah, I do the same thing.
I think it's how we're using it, the depth of what we're using it for when it comes to our emotions, our presentation, and when we decide that this is going to be the look because this is how we want to look, or if this is the look that represents what we feel,
Yeah.
right? When I'm trying to look like somebody because I want to be them, that's the look versus the life. For me, I like the look of what she's got going on.
Right.
I'm talking the jeans and the sleekness.
Right.
But there are other people that have that look at that look and want that as their life.
Yes.
Wow.
And it's not their life.
Yeah, I imagine that you do deal with women, especially in styling, and they'll bring you this look, and in real time, you're like, they want the shape, they want the clothes to make them look and feel like what they feel like that performance part is of that person they're going
And
after.
they show up at the consultation for that garment in a bonnet.
They want you to do the whole thing. They want to feel when they, oh Lord, they
But
want you to
see,
change
but
their whole
see,
life.
They're not matching the reality.
Correct.
You know, it's really not their lifestyle. You see, of course, you know, everybody loves Beyonce and we love everything she wears.
Correct.
can we really afford what Beyonce is wearing?
But you know what? Maybe it's not at that level.
Not
But
at that
that's
level.
what they do.
That's
You
what they
see
do.
that. You see that at concerts, you know, in anything. Anybody that becomes a, you know, a big socio iconish and influencer, like someone like Beyonce. Of course, shoot, I'm going to the Beyonce concert and I'm trying to make me a Beyonce outfit. I gathered all her stuff. I'm influenced by her. But I don't want Beyonce's life. There are some people out there that want to look, her look influences them to want to be that to be their life, right? Studies in socioeconomics and psychology show that people often adjust their appearance to match social environments. Even if it doesn't match their true identity, they will leave their house, and if they put on a Beyonce outfit, then in their mind, they have taken on the persona, the confidence, all the things. And over time, that disconnect from what is real creates a lot of internal intention, and it impacts the confidence of reality of who they really are.
Yes, exactly.
You know, that kind of brings me into how style and fashion, you know, helps to bring your confidence and being able to express who you are in alignment together, right? So you work in that, you work with people who do that, even through yourself. How do you, when you're dealing with someone who is brought in that picture and you have sensed, you know, through the consultation that it's not really that style that they want, it's the look of that life that they want.
Exactly.
How do you externally or kind of, you know, reflect on that and get them to see that, listen, this is the outfit that I can provide for you, but I can't give you that life through this look. Right.
One thing I can say, when my clients do come to me during the consultation, that's where I kind of evaluate and see what the person likes, dislikes, and if they living in a reality world. But I will say they do value my opinion.
Yeah.
So of course, if it's some I want tube top or crop top, and the client, you know, shape doesn't fit that, they do value my opinion. So I can kind of deter them from, you know, going away from their body shape, you know, because at the end of the day, I want my product to look nice as well.
That's right.
And they do value my opinion.
Okay.
So I can get a lot of my clients to kind of bring it down, tone it down, or even it could be just the opposite. I may want them to amp it up, because then we have some clients that come in that are shy, but perfect body, you know, just beautiful women.
I get that.
And they just need
that
that boost.
Yeah.
They need that confidence. They need, and the way we value other women's opinions.
Yes.
They just need somebody to tell them, girl, you look awesome.
You know,
this is what you, and that's when we need to be uplifting each other.
That's correct.
You know,
that's correct.
So I will say I win them over or bring them down during our consultations.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you're doing that, you know, the style versus the lifestyle, the discipline versus the confidence. This is where it kind of connects directly to your lifestyle, right? Style doesn't just be about your clothes. A lot of times what we understand about style, it's about your decisions, it's about your habits, your awareness, how much money you have, how much you're paying attention to who you are, or how you want to show up, your presence, right? So when you're doing a personal style from a discipline or a self-care aspect, how would you tell someone from a self-care aspect? Say, for instance, they're coming in and you know that this person is only doing this based on self-confidence. How do you get them to see that self-confidence should be a discipline, something they're choosing for themselves and not choosing because they want to be like something?
Well, really, first, again, it all starts with the consultation.
Okay.
And when I pretty much, by the time I'm done with a garment, I build a strong relationship with each one of my clients that get a garment made with
Their
me, and
relationship.
they always come back to me, and they really do value my opinion.
Yeah, your expertise.
And when I see it's something there, we might just take a break from the process of making the garment
Understand.
and just sit down and say, hey, I've had women even cry about certain things, and it just came out of nowhere.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh, wait a minute, she's got other things going on.
That's that
Let's just take
self-care.
a break right now.
Yeah, that's that self-care because,
Yeah.
you know, you're presenting them with a whole new look at themselves now. When they
Yes.
came in the door, they
Yes.
came in with a look that they wanted to be like something, and they felt like
And us as
this
women, we go through so much.
every day.
It could be relationships. Sometimes it could be a lady turning 50, and she just need that boost of confidence. You know, she just need to get her mojo back, or she has went through something in life, illness, cancer. Just I deal with so many different situations, and sometimes it's therapy.
Yeah,
And
it
when
is
I
not-
make
it
when,
is.
right when I make garments, my clients sit with me from start to finish. And so while I'm building that garment, we have learned a whole lot about each other.
Wow.
And I'm okay
Wow.
with being transparent because we are women.
Yeah, yeah. When
You know.
someone feels disconnected from their style and they walk in and they're unsure of even how to show up, right? What is the one place that you can recommend that they reconnect themselves? You know, even if it's outside of the garments, when they come in and you know it's really about their confidence and about them showing up, what is the one thing that you recommend to them on how they can really begin
The
to
mirror.
do ooh, tell me about that.
And again, and I keep referring back to consultation. My consultations, when I ask them certain questions about what
gives you
garments make
insight.
you feel good, and we're standing in the mirror while I'm talking to them. Yeah. And body language says a lot when they're looking at themselves.
Ooh, that has become one
and
of
I
the
might
most
even
visible
say,
things.
baby, hold your head up.
Yep, that has become.
Or when I'm doing their measurements, I have some grown women can feel uncomfortable with me touching them
Oh yeah.
with the measuring tape.
Oh yeah.
And I have to just stop. Wow. And I just have to touch them. I say, listen, I'm going to touch you. And it's okay. Hold your head up, stand up straight. Because if I'm measuring you, I don't need you to bend over. And really, I'm in their personal space and they're just not comfortable.
Yeah, I think that's also one of those times where, you know, we realize that growth comes in layers.
Yes.
And sometimes style often is, you know, a visible reflection of your growth. And so when you come and you say, I want this and I want that, sometimes that outside catches up with you, right? That outside
It'll
will
tell
catch
on
up
you.
with you. Woo!
It'll expose you.
It will expose you,
It
girl.
will expose you.
It will expose you, and then what happens? Your style, you start to notice things about yourself that weren't even you.
Right.
Weren't even you.
Right.
The things that you had taken on
And
as
that's
a
when
cover
I
up.
come in and say, well, how about we do this instead of that?
Yeah.
And I may say, because I see you're not very comfortable
Right.
with even me doing this or that or touching you, or we don't want you to be walking around trying to cover yourself in your garment. I want you to feel confident in it, so let's go this route.
Ooh.
But we can still have you jazzy and give you that sex appeal, but in your way, and make it right for you.
What are 3 fashion tips, super simple fashion tips, that if someone is dealing with trying to reconnect to their personal style, or their, you know, style being confidently challenged? What are just 3 really quick style tips that you could give to someone that they could do that could help them give a boost of energy or confidence immediately without questions?
Reset.
And how
when
would
I
that be?
say-
Is it like
when
throw
I-
on a pair of earrings, high heel shoes, get your hair done? Like, what would that actually be?
Really, we have to first, when I say reset, and I have to do this myself.
Okay.
Reset with yourself first.
Ooh.
Sometimes we need a reset. Okay?
Baby.
We need a reset.
Oh my God.
And then go back and say, don't say, I'm sick of these clothes. I ain't got none. I'm tired of wearing this stuff. Reset, revamp. Because I have so many people financially,
Yeah.
we can't keep buying. And
every time
we can't, and
we
those that
emotionally
can,
challenged.
yeah, those that can, I don't know how they doing it.
Well,
let's revamp.
Yeah.
Bring
the waste in this country.
Yes, bring some of your old garments and let's see what we can do.
Yep,
with it.
yep.
Sometimes people just need to restyle it and don't know that they can style that in that way.
Mentally reset,
Yeah.
revamp, and what's the third one?
Glow up.
Glow up. And so that was my
Glow
question.
up.
What is the one material
Let's
thing
glow
like,
up.
and what could you do? Like, so for me, when I'm feeling horrible or I'm in those fashion funks of confidence and I'm just not connected to my style, I have a favorite lipstick that I keep it in.
And I was getting ready to say
I
accessories
throw
because our
on-
lipstick,
Yes.
our shades.
Mine is a lipstick. I can put that on,
look.
and immediately when I put it on and I got it on the right way, no matter what I have on,
Right.
it helps me feel a little bit more confident about myself, right? And then it's like, I've been getting into these scarves and
Yes,
brooches.
accessories, baby.
Girl, accessories.
Accessories.
And I'm not talking about just trending stuff. I'm revamping by understanding that the things that I already have at home that I have not been maximizing on, if I haven't worn them in 30 days, every single day, I can put something on, add something to my style that I haven't included before. And it's really helping me to connect, first of all, emotionally to, I got too much stuff that I'm not maximizing on.
Right.
Right? Cramping out my house.
Don't we all?
Right?
We
And
all.
then second of all, it has opened me up to confidently wearing things that I've never worn before. In real time, like figuring out how to wear something that I've never worn before. Just, if I feel like wearing it, just wear it. If it don't match, it doesn't matter. If it doesn't complement, it doesn't matter. If I feel like wearing it, figure out a way to put it on based on my feeling. And not because someone else is doing it or, you know what, oh, this will probably look good together.
Yeah.
I always try to make sure every day I have something on included in my style or my fashion statement that is based on what I feel like.
I'm gonna tell you something funny what strokes my ego.
Okay.
And I still consider it an accessory.
Okay, what is it?
The doggone shimmering lotion.
Ooh, not the shimmery lotion on the skin.
It's an accessory, baby. I feel awesome when I got a glow in my skin before I even put my clothes on.
That underlayer too.
Yeah.
Woo.
Because then I know when that garment is coming onto the body.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
get that skin
underlayer,
glowing.
because again, style is way deeper than what you just put on.
I promise you it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Girl, cheers to that. That underlayer
Let's
of
glow,
style. That
baby.
underwear of style, right? That underglow.
Yes,
that
ma'am.
style underglow. Woo! Yes.
One of the most simplest things, but
accessories.
That's what moves me. I will get in the mirror after showering, put lotion on, and that's where I start my confidence, right there in the mirror.
Me too.
Looking at myself.
Me too.
And I
Every day.
I'm sure a lot of women do, but that's what we all should do that.
But you know, I used to practice looking at myself, and my conscious would immediately bring forward all the negative things immediately, right? And then, you know, as I was going through therapy and understanding and diving deeper into healing myself and becoming the positive person that I was not just talking about, but now I'm actually being about it myself, right?
Yes.
I unfolded that It's me. I got to make the subconscious choice to even untrain and retrain my brain to look at the positive first and continue to work on the
Yes.
negative things and not just discount my whole self
Right.
based on the negative things that I focus on. When I could really focus on the positive things that I see when I'm fully naked in front of myself and let those be my motivators instead of the things I don't see hating
Yeah.
on myself.
Yeah. We have some people that'll just move about in the morning getting ready and really don't
Look at themselves. I know.
in the
I have.
mirror.
It
Just
wasn't until
really
I was 41.
Don't want to see themselves in the mirror.
I didn't look at myself fully naked and begin to appreciate or even be until I was 41.
Are you serious?
After I had cancer.
And body is bad. What do you
Baby.
mean?
I had to work for this. This was not something I came out the womb looking like. I used to be a thick chick with some heavyweight stuff and a couple of flibbity-flabbities too. But again, it took me going on that journey and understanding. And then I'm sure you can speak to this. It's not something that's going to happen automatically. You said it wasn't until you decided you want to go from the girl to the woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to choose it. It's got to be something that you choose every day.
Yep. Start maturing. My style even started maturing.
Yeah.
And now as a grown woman, I choose for my style to reflect classy.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Don't get it
and that's
twisted.
my opinion. That's what I want for myself.
Yeah, and as you
I want
evolve, that
that
should change,
grown
right?
and sexy and classy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. When I was younger, of course, we all was more free.
Of course, you're
free-spirited.
younger.
But the older, I'm loving becoming an older woman.
Nice.
Because
that classic
I
style,
really,
right?
I just want to just really have that jazz and class about myself. Still being trendy, but knowing how to be age appropriate with
Ooh,
it.
I love that too. A reflection of your,
And not being an older woman that's still trying to dress.
But that's who you
young.
are. That's what you want to feel.
And that's one thing I hate to see, though. I hate to see an older lady trying to wear some of the trends of some of our younger girls.
Yeah.
Not saying it's not a cute, nice look, but
not your preference.
it's not appropriate when we got an older lady and she's in a body suit and you rocking it like you 20.
Appropriate things, right? You
Yes,
get your body suit and you
yes.
be at your crib. You feel me?
Yeah,
You feel
yeah.
me? Again, I think that comes with maturity and choices.
Right.
Deciding
That's
what
right. And
you
choices.
want, how you want to be perceived. And if that's how she wants to be perceived, there's no judgment for me.
Because we still can put that bodysuit on.
It's
and
how
wear
it's
it with class.
presented.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Listen, Sonya, as we bring this conversation to a close today, we gave space to look at style in a deeper way,
Yes.
not just as fashion, not just as trends, but a reflection of our identity, our confidence, our alignment, and from understanding how we style can express who we are to exploring the difference between look and life. This conversation, man, it brought me back to one simple truth. And that simply is how we show up matters, period.
Exactly.
How we show up matters. And when that aligns with who you truly are, where you truly are, where you are on that journey, it carries a different kind of presence. It's authentic, it's true, and it's you,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Well, folks, it's a wrap. Woo, woo, woo! Baby, baby!
Oh!
Listen,
Yes, ma'am.
thank
Healthy
you so
living and
much.
wine.
That's it, baby. Listen, thank you so much for tuning in today. Please like, share, and comment. I love hearing your reflections, keeping the conversation flowing. A special thank you to our sponsors and partners. This show would not be possible without your continued support, your belief in healthy living and wine, and its community. Thank you so much, Black Umbrella Studio, Cote de Femme, and Body Loving Skincare. And of course, thank you, Sonya.
Thank you for having me.
It was truly a blessing to have you here.
Yes.
Listen, before we wrap up, let the audience know how they can find you. And if you'd like to share any last words or what you've got coming up, do it, baby.
Okay. Sonya, look me up on Facebook, Sonya Cawthorne, Instagram, I_am_Quince. My location is 131 Ivy Street. Come look for me. I am upstairs in the building. Inbox me. I'm trying to get better because I took a break. Life was lifing. Please forgive me. Come see me.
Yes, come see her. And listen, all of her information will be in the comments and in the production notes for this. Please make sure you come and see her.
Yes.
Get yourself styled and
Yes.
profiled, baby, okay? Listen, please be encouraged that here at Healthy Living in Wine, we believe that they can coexist beautifully, especially when balance, intention, and moderation are a part of the pour. So let's raise our glasses. Let's get up out of here and let's toast to showing up with intention, aligning the look of life, and embracing the confidence that comes with being fully yourself.
Yes,
Cheers.
Yay.
Yay. Bye.